賞心悅目係同國際知名嘅建築團隊 DSR 攜手合作嘅計劃，係油街實現新擴展空間開幕嘅其中一個焦點項目。2008年 DSR 首次喺利物浦雙年展示呢一個環境裝置，而今次嘅香港版本作品注入咗本地特色，配合油街實現周圍環境重新設計，呈現喺大家眼前。
賞心悅目咧係由16棵接近7米高嘅龍柏樹組成嘅。咁龍柏咧係長春樹啦，咁佢適合咧喺唔同嘅地方啦、唔同嘅氣候咧就係種植嘅。空間有限嘅地方咧都可以咧茁壯成長㗎。咁就好似咧香港人咁樣，都係咧有住一個堅韌啦，同埋咧適應力強嘅特性㗎。
既然香港嘅密度咁高咧，係咪我哋可以揀隻窄啲嘅樹種咧？大家可以逼密啲咧，個感覺又好似因地制宜啦。因為香港個城市係咁樣啊嘛，旋轉個盤咧，咁其實我哋都用咗好多心機啦。個施工團隊都係特別用一啲個所謂嘅 formwork， 用一啲金屬做嘅板咧去做起上嚟，咁係特別做嘅，咁令到嗰個施工期咧同埋嗰個施工質量咧做得好啲。
Underground 嘅嘢咧就好多 uncertainty 嘅，個過程中我哋掘到有啲係我哋之前係 unexpected 嘅嘢咧，咁我哋就要去調整我哋個設計，去配合到現場環境。咁而呢個機械咧上邊就會坐咗一個有生命嘅樹啦。
Because it seems that once you literally create a machine that is moving the trees, there's no game in acknowledging that landscape is an artificial construction.
And I think that hopefully as people move into it, try to understand it. Of course, it didn't, but yet there is an incredible destabilization of something like a tree moving when it shouldn't.
We had a big process of selecting the trees from the nurseries on the mainland. So from that we selected 19 trees. So we tried to grade the trees so they have a nice smooth height change. The trees we selected have some variation in their height, their size, their shape. This is a Chinese juniper. Juniperus chinensis. It's a very ornamental tree, and so it's more rare to see it at this height. These trees are 30 years old. So we put all the staking underground. So each one of the root balls will have a net over it, and then that will be tied down to anchors in the ground. So all of the trees have that. The trees that are in the rotating tables, those are a little bit different because those are actually anchored to the metal turning table. The design decisions were about this sort of blend or kind of compromise between the kind of naturalness of the trees and the variation in the figures and the movement, the kind of graceful movement of the trees, but also this kind of very rigid, very artificial frame. And so we talked in one meeting about how this dense set of trees is in a way a bit like Hong Kong's dense set of towers, right? It kind of has that compression, it has that kind of closeness, togetherness that is very similar to the area of Royal Street.
經過咗1年多嘅籌備同埋製作咧，呢件作品終於順利完成啦。全賴咧 DSR 咧喺設計上邊作出咗好大嘅配合同埋彈性啦，同埋好多專業團隊嘅參與。
There's been a remarkable sort of development in thinking about how trees behave in the last half a century or less in terms of understanding the interconnectivity of trees below ground, the way they communicate with each other, the way they share resources. And in a way, we're kind of playing with that idea through electrical means. The trees also are creating a kind of neural network below the ground and have that kind of intelligence that we weren't aware of.
有一個咁樣嘅草地咧，有一個比較開闊嘅地方咧，有一個距離咧，令到個人嘅感覺咧係即係欣賞到呢一個森林咁嘅結果，即係一個比較自然啦，同埋有一個幾特別嘅嘢喎。咁反而咧，我哋會期望咧，觀眾參觀嘅時候咧，真係可以直接入去呢個所謂森林啦嚇， 裏面咧，去自己感受一下。咁我覺得呢種參與性其實你接收咗嗰個信息係一種咩嘅信息咧？我諗因人而異嘅。咁我覺得呢個就係其中呢個作品咧，我哋都非常欣賞嘅地方。
呢件作品喺一個好開放嘅空間入邊，我哋期望觀眾可以同作品有多啲嘅互動，有時間可以落嚟放鬆一下，感受下人工介入底下大自然有趣嘅一面。
So we're learning probably about our world more in the last 20 years than we have in the whole time in terms of animals, nature, environment, all of those issues. It was very difficult to find an area where we could plant trees, and yet, like the brownfield site, both were able to exist, and we hope that they will continue to grow and spin and enjoy the area they've now been replanted in.
今次嘅合作係 DSR 為香港度身訂造嘅設計嚟嘅，正好咧就俾我哋發掘一下空間營造嘅可塑性啦，同埋提高大家嘅觀賞樂趣。藉住唔同嘅項目，俾本地嘅創意人、海外嘅藝術同業去交流啦，用別開生面嘅藝術呈現，為觀眾帶嚟耳目一新嘅互動體驗啦。